From amazing 5-bedroom, 2-story homes to beautiful 2 bedrooms with office space, Celebrity Homes has the perfect home for you. Our homes come with amazing features: vaulted ceilings, sprinkler systems, quartz countertops, designer light packages, and more. Plus, Celebrity Homes is proud to offer our new exclusive closing package. Get a refrigerator, washer-dryer, garage door opener, instant access to Wi-Fi, professionally installed blinds, and up to $3,000 towards closing costs. Yes, it's all included. Visit CelebrityHomesOmaha.com today.
Ask yourself, will your college define your future, strengthen your confidence, prepare you for success? The college you choose today will last a lifetime. That's why students who want to lead tomorrow make Wayne State College their first choice. With over 130 programs of study, Wayne State is the region's lowest cost bachelor's degree. Go to exploreWayneStateCollege.com to find out how a quality education at an affordable cost is the right choice.
Welcome to the... Good day, champions. Gather around, because today we're once again opening up the AFK chat room Infinity Gauntlet. That's right. Today we are going to hear from all of you beautiful listeners. So come, bring me your questions, comments, concerns, potentially, and we will cozy up by the campfire and tell some stories. Let's hop into it. Our first question comes from Alex.
Hey, Ninja. Well, first off, you're the GOAT. I don't want to fanboy too hard, but I literally love everything you do. Love when you post new videos. Always have a ritual of, like, eating cereal and watching your videos whenever, and you always never fail to put a smile on our faces. So, first of all, you are the GOAT. Second off, okay, so there's, like, a girl in my class, and we always walk out, and I'm, like, nervous to talk to her, because I'm being a bitch. And I need the Dr. Ninja coming in clutch advice.
Dude, first off, oh man, that's adorable, dude. I mean, do you sound like you're either in college, like freshman, sophomore, or junior, or like, I mean, you sound like you have a little bit of an older voice. Regardless, it does kind of matter, if you have like what year you're in. But at the end of the day, man, like, yeah, it takes legitimate practice, like to build up your confidence and to just go up and shoot your shot. So, I mean, I guess you gotta just start by engaging in, what you guys have something in common, which is the class that you're in, right? And then just try to go from there and like get the vibe and see, if she's interested in engaging in, like, kind of keeping the conversation flowing and stuff like that. It can even be something silly as like, wow, how hard was that test or some shit. But like, I mean, let me just give you some motivation, right? I literally, by the way, say anything. Like, it could be cute and adorable, right? And it might end up just working. And who knows? That could be like a funny story down the line if you guys end up, getting married, 6 months, 6 years later. But I'll tell you this story, man, that I had. So first off, Alex, thank you for the question, and thank you for the the confidence, dude, and the compliment. I appreciate it. Happy to put a smile on your face, bro. But for me, man, when I was in high school, like. And no one told me this until I was out of high school. So this is hopefully, or even early college. Like I never was incredible at like, shooting my shot either. But like there was this girl that I was like head over heels for. Just had this huge, like one of the hugest crushes on, like my entire sophomore year of high school. And I didn't pursue any other girl my entire like sophomore year. Only to find out that finally when I got like the cojones to like ask her out, or even just asking a friend if she was interested in me, and like, her friend, right? She wasn't at all. Like, and I wasted, and I had other girls that were cute as well that like liked me. And I didn't go after them. I didn't even because I was just like, I just like this girl and maybe she likes me, blah, blah, blah. So I wasted 365 days, right, of my life potentially going after this girl, or like, pining over this girl who didn't have any interest in me. And like, I could have actually pursued a bunch of other relationships and stuff like that with, other amazing women that I never gave a chance. So yeah, man, my advice is don't waste any more time. Figure it out, shoot your shot, talk to her and see if she's interested. And if not, move on. Right. Cause yeah, nobody likes to dwell, right? Thank you for the question, Alex. Appreciate it, man. And good luck, brother. And by the way, the worst she could say is no. I know there's a whole meme on TikTok and stuff like that where it's like the worst she could say is no. And then it's like, she ends up just like tearing the person down and saying the most, evil thing ever. That doesn't happen. I think it's just a joke. So good luck, dude. Our next submitted question is from Alfredo. Let's hear it, dude.
Hey, Ninja. Big fan. Love what you do. Keep up the amazing work. But I have a really good question. Seeing on how far you've come in life, all the battles, all the hoops you had to jump through, if you could possibly travel back in time, what would you tell your younger self? What would be one really good thing, some sort of advice you would give your younger self to help you prosper a little better?
Dude, Alfredo, that's a great question, man. What would I have told my younger self to prosper or like help myself become, better? I think I would have told my younger self to, okay, this is a two-part question or two-part answer. To help my career, I would have told myself to move on from Halo like a little bit sooner than I did. That's one thing. Like, I would have told my younger self, like, move on from Halo. I would have switched to, H1Z1 sooner, or like a more popular game sooner. That's one thing I would have done. I would have told myself. The second is I would have told my younger self to spend more time with my family. I really neglected spending time with my family and friends when I was in like high school and college. I was just focusing on nothing but streaming until 3-4 in the morning, like every day, all day, no breaks. And I mean this, like no breaks, like ever. Like it was pretty ridiculous. Like the grind was just so grindy. It didn't need to be that grindy, in my opinion. And the reason that is, I would say that is because like taking a day off, right? Taking one day off, ending my stream early. At the time when I was a kid, it seemed like the worst possible thing to do when I was a kid. All my followers would leave. All my viewers would never come back if I missed a day. Like I felt like this really strong sense of like, just like, you have to do this. You have to do this. If you miss a day, it's over, right? Like, and I wish I had somebody to tell me that wasn't the case. You can take a day off. You can even take 2 days off. You can set a more consistent schedule of like not being live for 18 hours a day. And I probably would have ended up in the same place, I think. But, I don't regret that. But I do think I could have balanced my time and spent more time with family and friends when I was on the come up. So those are two things I would have told my younger self, man. So thank you for your question, Alfredo. Appreciate it. Hey folks, Ninja here. And let me tell you about a game changer for your mealtime routine this spring. They're delicious, chef-crafted meals ready to eat in just 2 minutes. That's right, I'm talking about Factor. Factor's ready-to-eat meals are a lifesaver. No more stressing over meal prep or spending hours in the kitchen. Plus, with over 35 options on the menu each week, you'll never get bored. And here's the best part. You can customize your meals too, to fit your needs and your schedule. The flavors are incredible. And knowing that each meal is chef-crafted and dietitian approved gives me peace of mind. Factor has truly made eating healthy and stress-free. Head to factormeals.com/ninja50 and use code ninja50 to get 50% off of your first month plus 20% off your next month. That's code ninja50 at factormeals.com/ninja50 for an amazing deal on premium ready-to-eat meals. A big shout out to Factor for making mealtime a breeze.
The living room is where you make life's most beautiful memories. But your sofa shouldn't be the one remembering them. The new life-resistant, high-performance furniture collection from Ashley is designed to withstand all the spills, slip-ups, and muddy paws that come with the best parts of life. Ashley high-performance sofas and recliners are soft, on-trend, and easy to clean. Shop the high-performance furniture in-store or online at ashley.com. Ashley, for the love of home.
All right, next question comes from Brent.
Hey Ninja, big fan. Been watching you for probably 4 or 5 years. Love everything you stand for. Love what you do. Now, I myself am a car guy. Is there a car that you've always dreamt of having or wanted to have?
Dude, Brent, I like this question. So I'm not really super into... I'm not super into cars, right? I mean, I'm not a car person at all. I'll say that. Like, I'll just come out and say it. Like, I can look at a car and be like, oh, that's a sick car. I love like the Tesla, like the Model X that I have that, you know, goes like 0 to 60 in, you know, like 2 seconds. Like, handles incredibly well. I love that. I love that car. But I kind of think I own the car that, to answer your question, I own it. I think I have the 2023 Dodge SRT Demon. Oh, this little knobby getting in there, dude. I have the last Demon that's ever make that they came out with, the SRT Demon 170. So it's pretty insane. I've only taken it out a couple of times, and I'm not gonna, you know, test its limits until I put a couple miles on it. But you know, as it says you're supposed to do. But I got racing wheels on that thing, man, and dude, just starting it up and just listen to her purr. It is pretty insane. Like, my ears get hurt in the garage when I start the car. That's how nuts it is. But yeah, I would say that SRT Demon, brother. Thank you for your question. All right, our next question submitted by Chris.
Hey Ninja, I was just wondering, is there any games that you wish you would be able to play on stream, but you don't think they will do well enough to justify it? Love ya.
Ha, Chris, love you too, man. Thank you for the question, bro. Great. Yeah, dude, it's pretty simple. The answer is Final Fantasy 11. It's a 20-year-old plus MMO, just one of a kind, literally one of a kind. There's not an MMO on the planet that's like it. It has one of the most unique battle systems. You know, it's just not your copy and paste style MMO that everyone does. So that's the game I would love to stream and play every single day, all day for hours on end. Unfortunately, it's not fun to watch. It's like you kind of like a lot of the process of this game is grindy, like 90% of it. And the entertaining content that like people would actually might, you know, want to watch, it's very few and far between. That's just the style of MMO it is. So it's a game that it's literally, and not a lot of games are like this, but Final Fantasy 11 is a game that people want to play and not really want to watch. So that's the game. That's the answer to your question right there, brother. Is Final Fantasy 11. I would absolutely love to play this game and stream it every day, but can't do it. I've tried it once. I did it for a year during COVID when I was down bad, and I tanked my viewership on the channel so bad it took me years to build my viewership back up. And I had to switch to Fortnite to do that. So I would not make the same mistake again. Thank you for your question, Chris. Appreciate you, bud. Okay, Ethan has submitted the next question. Let's take a little gander.
If you were to meet one famous person in the world, who would it be?
I'm going to assume, Ethan, that's a great question. I'm going to assume you mean alive or dead. Answer to that question will be Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, quite simple, dude. You know, alive or dead, obviously dead. You know, assuming he could speak English and I can have like a legitimate conversation with him, that's the answer to my question. Thank you, Ethan. Appreciate you, buddy.
The living room is where you make life's most beautiful memories. But your sofa shouldn't be the one remembering them. The new life-resistant, high-performance furniture collection from Ashley is designed to withstand all the spills, slip-ups, and muddy paws that come with the best parts of life. Ashley high-performance sofas and recliners are soft, on-trend, and easy to clean. Shop the high-performance furniture in-store or online at ashley.com. Ashley, for the love of home.
If your child is struggling in school, then IXL is right for your family. IXL is an online learning program for kids that covers math, language arts, science, and social studies. Backed by research, kids using IXL are scoring higher on tests. It's no wonder it's used in 95% of the top 100 school districts in the U.S. Plus, a month of IXL costs less than an hour of tutoring. Get an exclusive 20% off IXL membership when you sign up today at IXL.com/20. Visit IXL.com/20 to get the most effective learning program out there at the best price.
All right, our next question comes from Jared. Sir Jared, let's take a little listen here, bud.
Yo, what up, Ninja? It's Schmoopy. I started streaming myself over the summer, and I wanted to ask you a question about pretty much relationships. So with streaming, me and my fiance's schedules are pretty conflicting now because she works during the day and then I stream at night. So I wanted you to I wanted to ask you how you balance that, your work life with you and your play life and your relationship with Jess, because you guys seem to have it down pretty well. And with that, I wanted to see if you had any comments or any advice on that. I appreciate you giving the community an opportunity to reach out to you and everything. Love your podcast, love your streams. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it.
Dude, Jared, that's a great question, man. I think so this isn't even just about streaming. It's just about balance in general with a relationship and spending time with your significant other. So it's unfortunate that she works like the day shift and you stream at night. I'm assuming that she doesn't work on the weekends. So like you guys could have, you can dedicate a day or two or a night, right? You can dedicate one night throughout the weekday where you guys just have a date night. You spend time together, you watch movies, you watch a show, you go out and do something, and then maybe schedule some time or carve some time out on the weekend as well. Realistically, end of the day, this is the person, you spend the rest of your life with potentially, right? So you have your entire lives to spend time together and be with one another. So it's not like you need to be in a rush to spend every single waking moment with that person for the rest of your, you know what I mean? So, have that conversation, find that balance. Like realistically, can you, since you're streaming at night and she's just working during the day, like it's unrealistic for her to ask you to not stream anymore or at night. And, so yeah, you just gotta find that balance, man, make the schedule. And you can start with one night where you dedicate that night where you don't stream anymore and you hang out with her. And then, do the same thing on the weekend or, schedule that time on the weekend and then start with that. Right. And if she, then communicate, right. Do you feel like you need to spend more time with her? And does she feel like this is enough time? And then, reevaluate if that works or not. Every relationship is different. Every woman and man is different. Some, love language, etc. Right. Everyone's different. So, but again, yeah, for her, it's unrealistic of her to ask you to just not stream anymore ever at night and spend every night with her. That's whether or not you're streaming or not, right? Like, what if you're just gaming off stream? Like, right, you're not even streaming. It's a gaming thing and you want to game with your boys at night, right? Like, there has to be just balance. So just figure that out with her, man. Hopefully she's receptive. Try to be, not a dick about it. I don't know. Be very open and understanding during the conversation. And yeah, and again, dude, you have the rest of your lives to get it together and to figure it out. So it does, there's no rush. Sorry, it doesn't have to be perfect. So yeah, I hope that helped, Jared. All right, our next question comes from Jonathan, and I'm assuming it's not my brother.
Hey, Tyler, it's Just Smooth here. To me, there's an interesting dynamic going on in the gaming world. On one hand, you see the financial stresses on the gaming world unfolding via layoffs like a Blizzard, or Twitch saying they will no longer offer huge contracts to streamers. Yet on the other hand, you see huge positives like the Unreal Engine that Epic rolled out. My question to you is, where do you see the health of the gaming world today? And in your role as Chief Innovation Officer, is there anything on the horizon that you're really excited about? And that's assuming you can talk about it. Love you, brother. All the best to you, Jess, and the doggos. I'm out.
Oh, dude, Jonathan, I love that, man. So first off, let's pour one out for anyone that's lost their jobs recently in the gaming space. I think that you're seeing a huge overhaul everywhere in the gaming community, by the way. It's all gaming companies right now. We're seeing layoffs left and right. And I think that, you know, unfortunately, at the end of the day, these big companies, their whole job is to make money. If you're a gamer and you're looking for games that mean something and you want, you know, and like there are probably going to be smaller developers and companies that come out with games that are being made for the right reason. I don't know. You know, there's so many different ways to slice it up and look at things. As for where the gaming space is going, right? Like you mentioned brilliantly the Unreal Engine and the ability to make a boatload of money, an absolute boatload of money in the creating video game space or creating maps in Fortnite, right? And where that's going to go in the future is going to be insane. And that's a beautiful thing. But where I see gaming going, I mean, truly, dude, I think that it can only go so far, and it can only be like a game can only go so far and be so creative right now until what's the next step, dude? Like, again, in my opinion, it's virtual reality, dude. It's going to be VR. It has to be VR because that's really I feel like it's the only thing left. You know what I mean? It's literally the only thing left that isn't like mastered, right? Like I'm playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth right now, and the playthrough is just gorgeous. It's just such a stunning game. The graphics are out of this world. The voice acting's spectacular. The combat system's perfect, and it's one of my favorite games of all time. But are they doing anything like new? Like no, they're just being extra creative and just creating this beautiful game. So like that's great, but like, what is the next like wow factor? Again, it's VR, right? Like the graphics in VR, the realism and all those things, like there's just a lot more room to grow. And I think that's where the future of the gaming space, not the future of the gaming space, but like the next big thing that is going to wow people is that, in my opinion. Great question, Jonathan. And you know, who knows? I could be completely wrong, right? You never know. It's the beauty of this stuff. Okay, our final question comes from Jose from South America.
Hello, Ninja. This is Jose from Peru. I wanted to ask you if it's in your plans to visit South America. Have a nice day.
Jose, man, dude, from Peru. What's up, brother? You have a wonderful day, too. Thank you so much for submitting your question, taking the time to submit that, bud. I don't have anything planned, I don't think, right now to visit South America, but I do know that Jess and we do both share a passion very soon that we do want to like kind of travel the world. And I actually, dude, I know, like, again, no promises, but I do believe I actually have something planned to travel to South America, I believe, in the next couple of years. But I don't know. You know what I mean? Life is just constantly changing. So many weird things have been happening lately to me that have kind of just completely thrown me for a loop. Yeah, you never know. I never know, man. Jose, thank you, man. Thank you, everyone who submitted questions. Alex, Alfredo, Brent, Chris, Ethan, Jared, Jonathan, and Jose. If you guys want to submit questions in the future, for those of you who are listening to this episode, follow me on Twitter @Ninja. We tweet out there where we tweet out a link like once or twice a week or once every other week where people can, we tell people to click the link, submit your questions, and have a chance of making it on the show and the podcast and getting your question answered. I really do appreciate every one of you taking the time to listen to this podcast, listen to the show, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your year and a wonderful rest of your day. And there you have it, folks. We've reached the end of another epic AFK with Ninja episode. If you've enjoyed the journey thus far, please consider leaving a rating, review, and hitting that follow button. We have a ton of incredible guests coming your way, and I want you to be the first to know when a new episode drops. Until next time, catch you soon.
It's AFK with Ninja. Ninja's got a show. It's AFK with Ninja, the best podcast in the world.
The living room is where you make life's most beautiful memories. But your sofa shouldn't be the one remembering them. The new life-resistant, high-performance furniture collection from Ashley is designed to withstand all the spills, slip-ups, and muddy paws that come with the best parts of life. Ashley high-performance sofas and recliners are soft, on-trend, and easy to clean. Shop the high-performance furniture in-store or online at Ashley.com. Ashley, for the love of home.